North Korea isn't what you think it is. We hear cliches: erratic regime, paranoid schizophrenic, modern gulags, a red dynasty led by a despotic film buff. But why do we resort to such hyperbole? The truth is far more complex.
And then there's the country's nuclear arsenal, a threat that makes the self-proclaimed innocent nations of the world tremble with fear.
In light of the difficult situation, hyperbole seems inappropriate. People claim foreigners aren't allowed in, see nothing, and everything is fake. But one filmmaker lived on the 24th floor of a Pyongyang high-rise. The reality is different.
As are images of soldiers, construction sites, shopping malls, gambling, pictures of people who do not have enough to eat, and pictures of people who are eating.
This film was shot over 8 years by 3 people, one a Korean translator, with over 40 trips. It doesn't show prison camps or rockets. Those are forbidden. So are images of soldiers, construction, shopping, and even people eating. Seeing these images is harder than it seems.
The bumpy journey is hard on drivers and vehicles. That could explain why broken-down trucks.
Entering North Korea is complicated, but foreigners can travel with a local minder. You don't have to proclaim loyalty, and you don't only see what the state permits. And it's a myth you'll never hear laughter. As soon as we leave Pyongyang, roads are riddled with cracks and potholes. Broken-down trucks and buses are common. Much of the country is mountainous, but every square meter of land is farmed, though only 20% is arable. This factory looks like 1920, but it was filmed in 2016. It's North Korea's largest fertilizer factory, recently modernized to boost cooperative farm productivity. Appearances are deceiving. Cooperative farms feature ox carts, geese, and red flags. At one farm, it's raining, and everyone seeks shelter. A productivity chart proudly displays yields. We take shelter in a farm worker's home. She describes bitter winters, hot summers, and backbreaking rice field work. Her 14-year-old son is small for his age. He was born just as the Great Famine ended. A historical melodrama plays on TV.
20 years ago. This real estate boom has given rise to a black market in Pyongyang and other large cities. When the state awards a faithful follower with a new apartment, they pass on the old one to the highest bidder. For a choice location, prices can easily top $100,000, and only a fraction of that is tax that ends up in state coffers. Karl Marx might have called this the primitive accumulation of capital. A visitor's tour might end with a trip to an amusement park or a water park. One of Kim Jong-un's priorities is building playgrounds for the people. The entrance fee equivalent of €2 isn't cheap by local standards, but everyone mingles and enjoys themselves. Even the adults get into the swing of things.
She visited Pyongyang, the Mausoleum, Museum of the Revolution, amusement park, Revolutionary Martyrs Cemetery, Science Museum, and Grand People's Study House. She went everywhere. Provincial visitors first go to Kim Il-sung's birthplace, the birthplace of the Republic. It's a pilgrimage site. The story of his resistance against Japan is familiar to all.
Pyongyang to relax.
In winter, the grounds are sober white. By 2015, school children wore brand-name sweatpants. Those sneakers don't make the grade. Autumn brings pumpkins on roofs. In Pyongyang, everything is bigger, more modern. The woman from the farm told us, more light, shops, food, housing, work, education, culture. Who wouldn't want to live here? Exemplary buildings house exemplary citizens, scientists, soldiers, civil servants. The most eminent live on Future Scientist Street. For a farmer from a village without paved roads, this is impressive. The high-rises dazzle, especially the atom-shaped building. New districts rise from the labor of soldiers and workers. But our visitor would never set foot in these apartments reserved for the worthy. Inside, neat and tidy, with a computer, cell phone, books, sewing machine, the balcony overlooks a real estate boom. Color abounds, contrasting the gray of 20 years ago. This boom created a black market. When the state awards a new apartment, the old one is sold to the highest bidder. Choice locations can top $100,000. Only a fraction goes to taxes.
Pyongyang to relax.
A visitor's tour might end at an amusement park or water park. Kim Jong-un prioritizes building playgrounds. The entrance fee of €2 isn't cheap, but everyone mingles and enjoys themselves.
Pyongyang to relax.
One worker from a coal mine says he came with his group but lost them. He works an hour away and can't come often. Today he visited the mausoleum and stopped by to relax. That's the North Korea you rarely see. In Part 2, we'll explore more hidden truths. Subscribe to The Curious Owl for the full story.